Hey there, puppy dogs, it's Real Puppy here, and I am back with another Pups Collects, continuing my Pokemon collection. So, for this collection, it is Pokemon video games, and we're going to start off with the N64 games, because I think, or the Game Boy games, okay, Game Boy games first, because I think the first few games that I had were Pokemon and only Pokemon, nothing else, no Donkey Kong, no Mario, no Yoshi, no Smash, none of that. And it wasn't until I was in my early teens that I started getting into other different types of video games. Or late teens, early adulthood. So, I don't have a whole lot of video games. It may seem like I have a whole lot of video games in the Pokemon category, but I do not. So, without further ado, let's get right into the collection. Okay, so these first two games were actually my first Pokemon games. A Pokemon trading card game for the Game Boy, and I actually still have my Game Boy. I think it's somewhere in here, I think, or it could be somewhere around this area. Let me check. I think I might have put it somewhere. Excuse me for a minute. Oh, trying to keep the thing from falling off. Ah, here it is. Okay, let's put that back on. Let's put that back on. That right there. I had a Game Boy that was actually a different color, but this is actually the translucent Game Boy, and I think it still works. Let's turn it on. There we go. But there was no game inside, so let's put that off to the side. And the next game I have is Pokemon Crystal version. This was another Pokemon game that I had. And this one I actually got from an old video game store, I think. Pokemon Red version, the very first Pokemon game to arrive in the United States, probably after it turned into a show, and then the manga, and all that fun stuff. So yeah. Now let's move on to the N64 games. This was one of my favorites as a kid, Pokemon Stadium, mostly because of the mini-games that I played on there, including Rattata Racing. You could not beat me at Rattata Racing, because it was the coolest game ever. And Pokemon Stadium 2, no wait, Hey You Pikachu I got for my birthday. If you guys don't know the story of where the microphone is, I probably had to get a new one off of Amazon or eBay. I think my dad got this off of eBay or a video game store like GameStop or something. I don't really know where he got it from, maybe the internet, most likely. He was shopping on eBay, and he found a Pokemon game called Hey You Pikachu. That thing right there. He's like, oh, well, Caitlin will like this. And he went ahead and bought it, gave it to me, and I'm just like, oh my god, this is the best day of my life. Thank you so much, Daddy. And years later, I left the microphone out by mistake, and our dog, Darla, she got into it. She's lucky that she didn't get electrocuted. She is very lucky that she didn't get electrocuted. I was more worried about her getting electrocuted. She just chewed it up because it smelled like me, it reminded her of me, and she likes me, she loves me to death. And, yeah, I had to get a new microphone. I'm not mad at her for doing that. She was a puppy at the time. Puppies chew on things and all that stuff. And Pokemon Snap, I remember renting at an old video rental store that's in my hometown called Video Gallery. It's closed down now. It's nothing. There's nothing in there. And I remember getting renting movies from there, and sometimes buying snacks from there, and sometimes renting video games from there with my dad and my mom and my grandmother and all that fun stuff. And Pokemon Stadium 2, I also remember renting from the store or that rental place, a Video Gallery. It was kind of like a Blockbuster, but you had to take away all that other cool stuff that Blockbuster had in the early 90s, all the way through the 90s into the late early 2000s, I think. Late early 90s, I don't know when. Blockbuster, it's not doing so well anymore because Netflix and Gamefly. And Pokemon Puzzle League, I still need to get through. I've been playing this game for God knows how long, and sometime, and I think I remember renting it as well, and all that fun stuff. Now let's move on to the GameCube games, because I didn't get a Game Boy Advance until I got a DS that plays Game Boy games. I think I still have that, which I probably do. Let me get it out. Ah, here it is. Let's get that out. See, here's a slot for the Game Boy games, and a slot for the DS games. Okay, let's put all that away. And these are the few games that I got. Pokemon Channel, if you guys don't know, there's a creepypasta called Pokemon Dead Channel, and a sequel to a Pokemon Dead Channel 2. Those are really good creepypastas. I kind of want to see if that actually works, believe it or not. But I'm kind of scared to do so, because I'm a very skeptical person. I used to believe in creepypastas were real, and every time I look at that Pokemon Channel game, it's like, nah, I don't want Brever or Pikachu Doll Z coming up and killing me and stabbing me in the neck and slitting my throat and all that stuff. I apologize for the graphicness, but I'm a creepypasta fan. I'm a creepypasta fanatic. I can't help it. And I got Pokemon Coliseum from my dad, most likely. I haven't played through this game entirely, but I need to look at some of the Let's Plays to get through this game. And Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. It's actually a pretty good game. I still haven't played through the entire game. I still need to look through the Let's Plays. I almost forgot what they were called there for a second. And now we're moving on to the Game Boy games. Okay, so we have Pokemon Emerald, Ruby, Sapphire, my two favorites that were the recreations of Pokemon Red and Blue, Pokemon Fire Red, and Pokemon Leaf Green. Funny thing is, Japan had actually had all three games, Red, Green, and Blue, but we only had Red, Blue, and Special Pikachu Edition. So that pretty much explains it. And I also have a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, a Red Rescue Team. The Mystery Dungeon series is my favorite. It's my absolute favorite of the Pokemon side game things. It's so cool. I can't help it. It's so awesome. I especially like that special that they did like a long time ago. I was in 3rd grade back then, and I was only into like the full on original Pokemon games. And it's like, maybe I should get those games. They look pretty cool. And it wasn't until 2 years later when I was in 5th grade, I got my very first Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game, which I will show you guys later. And here we have Explorers of Time, Pokemon Platinum, Blue Rescue Team, and even though it doesn't look like Pokemon Platinum, I got this from a very old game, from a game store near the Walmart Super Center in my hometown. And I need some water, excuse me for a second. Okay, I'm back, and I also turned the fan on. And if you hear like weird noises, like a tornado inside my house, then that's why the fan's on, and you know. Anyway, I got this from a game store in my hometown near the Walmart Super Center. And I've been looking for Platinum for so long now, and I wanted to get it off of Amazon, but I wanted to see if I could find it at different stores like Walmart, Target, all the other stuff. And I'm just like, they don't have Pokemon Platinum. And then when I saw this, I'm just like, I asked the counter person, hey, is this actually Pokemon Platinum? And they said yes. And I'm just like, I want it. I'm gonna buy this game. So I'm just like, yes, they have Pokemon Platinum finally. And of course, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. The Let's Play that I did a while back. I actually have some good news and some bad news. The bad news is I have to restart the whole entire thing because the laptop that I had, it broke down, and I have to start the Let's Play all over again. But the good news is, since I'm starting a new Let's Play of Pokemon Platinum, and holding that off until later in the future, you guys have Pokemon Platinum to look forward to. And speaking of that, I will do a Let's Play on Pokemon Platinum very soon, once again. Episode 4 for the Let's Play will be coming soon, if you guys are interested in that. But anyway, on to more of the DS games. Pokemon White version 2 and Black version 2. Both of these, my dad and I have probably purchased at a game store somewhere in my hometown. I can't remember where. And Pokemon White version and Black version, I also got from my dad, which was totally awesome. And Pokemon Heart Gold, I think I got from my mom or my dad. And I think I remember getting Soul Silver from my dad, and I think I remember getting Heart Gold from my mom, I think. I don't remember. Now, Conquest, however, I actually remember getting from my mother. Excuse me. We were in Asheville. Yes, I live in North Carolina. We went to Asheville. And we were shopping for all these random things, all this random stuff, for my freshman year of junior high, high school, whatever you want to call it. And we had pre-ordered Pokemon Conquest, I think. And we went to GameStop to purchase the game. I'm just like, yes, Pokemon Conquest, this is going to be an awesome game. And it actually is a pretty awesome game. It's like a Fire Emblem meets Pokemon. It is so cool. And I also remember getting Pokemon Dash at Toys R Us from my mom all the way back when I was in 2nd grade. It was pretty cool. And Diamond I remember getting from my mom as well at another Toys R Us somewhere in North Carolina. And now, this one I remember getting from my dad from either Toys R Us, Walmart, or Target. I can't exactly remember where. Pokemon Team Turbo is a computer game with puzzles and everything, such as Dominate Squirtle's Door Dilemma and Street Race and all that fun stuff where you had to... And Street Race was the game where you had to spell the Pokemon's name. If you got the letter right, then you pick up the speed, and if you got the letter wrong, then you slow down. I thought it was pretty cool. And I think Speed Race is one of my favorites on that game, on that thing, because, you know, it was cool. And finally, the 3DS games. I don't have a whole lot of 3DS games because, you know, I'm cheap. I have X and Y, both of which I got from my mom. And I finished Pokemon X, but not Pokemon Y. And, excuse me, I also got Pokemon Art Academy because I wanted to improve on my arting skills and everything, and it's helped me a whole lot, as you can see from my DeviantArt page. As well as Pokemon Moon, I purchased off of Amazon because, you know, I'm a nerd, I'm a Pokemon nerd. And finally on to... Wait, did I finish off with it? Oh my gosh, I'm so confused, I'm so sorry. So, before I end this video off, I'm going to finish off with the Wii games. This one I got for Christmas, Pokepark Pikachu's Adventure. It's a really fun game. I have played it so many times. And some of my favorite games on there where I play as Lucario and Riolu and all these other cool Pokemon, all my other favorite Pokemon. I thought it was awesome. And Pokemon Battle Revolution I got from my dad. And Pokepark 2 Wonders Beyond I got from my mom for my birthday. Because I'm a nerd. I'm a Pokemon nerd. So anyway, that is my Pokemon game collection. I may do another Pokemon collection involving books, movies, whatever you guys want. And now I'm going to go get some water, but before I do, I'm going to close this video off. I hope you guys like this video. Like and subscribe for more content. And click the little bell to be notified every time I post a brand new video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Stay awesome, stay strong, and stay beautiful, my little puppies. Bye-bye!